Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Lego Harry Potter years 5 through 7. I think we got another lesson here at the Room of Requirement. I wonder what it's going to be today. We do have to wait for this door to open. Yeah, Bellatrix Lestrange. Okay, so now everyone else gets to learn Expecto Patronum. Harry had already learned it, obviously, in years 1 through 4, but none of the other Hogwarts students knew how to do this, or knew how to do Expecto Patronum. Now, this unlocks Expecto Patronum for everyone, not just the Dumbledore's Army people, but all Hogwarts students will have Expecto Patronum learned after this. Don't ask me why. And also, don't ask me why Ginny already has her pygmy puff. Don't ask me why she already has that in year 5. That's a little bit of an inconsistency because she got her pygmy puff from Freddie George's place in year 6. A little bit of spoilers, but nevertheless, just pointing out the inconsistency. So it's important to use Ginny or Ron for that pet maze, and then because there's a bookcase that we have to have Hermione use here in a little bit. So everyone has to successfully use Expecto Patronum on one of these model Dementors. So here's the book puzzle. Hit Ron there by mistake. Oh well. Yeah, we gotta get the last one here with Ron. There we go, we got the Patronus charm. Expecto Patronum. So now every Hogwarts student can use Expecto Patronum. Oh boy, should have known this was gonna happen. Well, that can't be good. Dumbledore has left now, so that means Umbridge is now the headmistress of Hogwarts. That's not good. Things went from bad to very bad. So it's not said at this point, but Hagrid was not was gone at the beginning of the year. He was gone, and now Hagrid has just returned. So we're gonna go pay him a visit and see what he's been up to. Okay, so, basically, what's said in the movie at this point is that Dumbledore sent Hagrid to go and talk to the Giants to try to convince the Giants to join to fight against Voldemort. But of course, some of Voldemort's Death Eaters were sent to convince the Giants to join Voldemort's cause. And so obviously some Giants will most likely be convinced to join Voldemort's cause. So we may have to worry about that at a later date, but as of right now, we'll see Hagrid's got a little surprise for us here. We'll find out what it is in a minute. It's also important to note that this is not a level we're in right now. This is one of the the story mode deals. I'll talk about it in a minute. Surprise! So this is not a level, this is one of the story mode only areas where you can only access this in story mode. So there's nothing of importance to collect here since you can only access this in story mode. It's just mostly for plot progression and stuff. So this is Grop. He's Hagrid's half brother. Yeah, so basically, in case you didn't know, Hagrid is half giant. His mother was a giant and his father was an ordinary person. And Grop Grop's mother was Hagrid's mother, so that's how that all worked out. But yeah, so this is mostly just for plot progression, and also if you want to collect some studs, you can. But otherwise, there's nothing else of importance here. We just have to play some instruments here for Grop, and then we'll be on our way. Just collecting a few studs. Alright, there we go. So we befriended Grop. It doesn't really do much of anything. It's just important for plot. It's just an important plot point for later. So don't worry about it now. We'll worry about it more so later on. I think we're going to be talking to Snape here. We haven't learned the spell yet, so I think it's about time we learned the spell here for working with occlumency. Alright, and this is another story mode only thing. This is also not a level. This is only accessible in story mode. So again, there's nothing of important here, just mostly studs to collect. We're playing as young James Potter, young Sirius Black, and young Remus Lupin. I think I was checking something there, but anyway, we just have to follow Snape here mostly. Since this area is only accessible in story mode, it's a good idea to go around and try to pick up some studs here while we're kind of at it. So, Sirius can turn into Padfoot here, and also Remus can turn into his werewolf form as well. So you can use either one of those to dig up those dig spots, and we will have to do that here. But again, like I said, I'm just gonna pick up some studs here. So yeah, we're gonna change to Padfoot here. We got 3 dig spots here. Yeah, it doesn't really matter who we play as. I like to play as James Potter for this next part. You'll kind of see why here in a minute. Alright, so Snape wants to duel. This is our first official duel of the game. Since the dueling we did earlier was just mostly practice. This is what an actual duel will look like here. The opponent has 4 hearts, and you have to eliminate all 4 of them in order to win the duel. So yeah, this is what dueling is going to be like. So this is kind of your first real, chance to actually duel someone. And with that, Harry gets the focus spell. Only Harry gets this spell since he's the only one who learned it. And that is going to be the end of this episode. Until next time, this is Joe Cool 10 signing out.